Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. So as I told you in the video that I just posted my November/December empties, I told you I was going to go ahead and do a end of the year favorite. So everything that I've liked, used, wore, anything that I've liked that I've wore that I've used this year. I'm going to put it all in this big old video and do an end of the year favorite. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And as always, if you have any questions or anything, drop them in the comments down below. Now I want to warn you guys, there's a lot, so this is going to be a pretty long video. So grab some popcorn or a snack and just get back in your comfy zone and sit back, because this is probably going to be like a 20-minute video or so. So let me just show you my little bucket I have here full of stuff. This is my little Olaf trash can, and as you can see, it's bursting out of the seams. So let's go ahead and start with the palettes that I enjoyed this year. There's not a lot, surprisingly. I have, for palette-wise, stuff that I've used this year, favorites that I love. I have the Urban Decay Naked Original palette, which everybody and their mother has. Absolutely love this palette. I can do anywhere from a smoky look to a bronzy look to a really light pinky purple look with this palette. I think it is totally, you can do a million different looks with it, and I absolutely love it so much. So, favorite, I highly recommend this. Favorite of 2015. Another eyeshadow palette that is a favorite of 2015 is this 12-piece eyeshadow palette that I got from Hot Topic. This is more of a smoky look, but I can do pretty much, if you hold it back there you can see, I feel like you can do a lot with this. You can do a really nice smoky look with this black here and these purples, or you could do a really nice blue eye look. You could do a really nice green one. You've got some green shades here and right here. You could do some really nice light shades. I like personally taking like this one and this one right here and this one. I feel like this is a really, even though it has mainly shimmery eyeshadows, except for this black one, this is a matte black, I feel like you could really do a lot with this palette and get a lot out of it. And I feel like the quality of the shadows are really nice, and I really enjoyed them. So, highly recommend this if you can still find it. Definitely a cheap palette for the mall. This is only like $8, which is really nice compared to this one, which is like $50. I mean, they're not, Hot Topic shadows are nowhere near the quality of Urban Decay ones, but it's still a really nice palette all on its own. Another one that I have is the Sephora collection. I hate showing this to you guys because you can't get it anymore. I got this in the summer, but I'm going to show it anyway. This is the Sephora collection, the Beauty of Giving Back Face Palette. I got this in the middle of the summer, or the end of the summer or so, and this is what it looks like. I did a haul video on it. So you do have 3 cream, like, blush shades right here. A blush shade here, a blush shade here, a blush shade here, a highlight shade, and a bronzer shade. Now all of these, except for these 2 cream shades and this shade right here, are shimmery. This is matte and these 2 are matte. Everything else in this is shimmery, but I really love this blush right here and this blush. I love this bronzer on one of those days where you want like a shimmery, glowy bronzer in the summer. I feel like it's really nice, and I hope they bring it back next year, just so some of you who may see it and are like, oh, that looks like a really nice palette, you guys can see. You guys might be able to get your hands on it, or maybe you can find it online somewhere. So I do really love this palette, and I would recommend it if you can find it. Another palette that I love is the Urban Decay Electric palette. I love this palette so much. I know that some people didn't want to get this palette because they were very scared of some of the colors. And I understand why. I mean, when you get this palette, it tells you, I don't know if it says on the back, I'm trying to see. It tells you, hold on, I'm trying to read. It tells you the, that slow burn, savage, jilted, and urban are not for use around the eye. So that is going to be, slow burn is going to be this color right here. Savage is going to be this pink. Urban is going to be this purple that I love so much. Jilted is going to be this lighter shade purple. And those were them. It tells you that these really colorful ones, these colorful ones, they're very, very pigmented, and they can stain your eyelids. If you don't put a cream base below them, they will stain your eyelids. So that is one thing to know, and that's another reason why people were so scared, besides that they're very out there pops of color. I mean, you have like a lime green in here. You have a lot of colors that most people are going to be afraid of, especially people who are just starting to dabble into makeup and eyeshadows and pops of color and stuff. I think that this is going to be a palette that if you're more neutral tone shadows and you don't like pops of color, you'll probably want to stay away from this, but I love this palette so much. I love all the fun, crazy colors. I think it's so fun mixing them and matching them together and making a crazy pop of color look. I think this color right here is so great on the inner corner, honestly. Like, I die. So I am definitely a die-hard fan of the Electric palette. I love the Urban Decay eyeshadows. I think that they are amazing, amazing, amazing quality, and I love them so much. I can't wait to get more eyeshadow palettes. I do have the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I just recently got that, and I used it the other day. I think it is such an amazing palette. I don't feel that you could do a lot of really intense smoky eyes. I mean, you could do something with these last two right here. You could do a bit of a bronzy one. But I really, so far, I love this. I had a feeling I would because I love the Urban Decay shadows. So I'm very excited to get the second one and the smoky one. I'm so excited. I love Urban Decay shadows. So I definitely recommend all of these palettes, even the third one that I just kind of pulled out and showed you guys. I love these so much. So that was my palette favorites for the year of 2015. Now I'm just kind of going to grab out of my big old tub right here. So one thing that I have is this lip liner from Hot Topic. It's a lip pencil. It's called Deepest Purple. It's by the brand Blackheart Beauty, if you just want to Google that, if you don't want to go through Hot Topic or you can't find this color. Now, this is, I will do just a quick swatch. I'm not going to do a lot. This is a very deep, I'm not going to do very many more. This is a very deep, dark, like purplish burgundy berry shade. It's very beautiful and I love it. I feel like it's very smooth and easy to apply. I really enjoyed this. Another thing that I love is this Hot Topic. It's called the Lovesick Smooth Criminal Black Gel Liner. I've gone through quite a bit, not a lot, but because a little goes a long way with this. I love this this gel liner so much. I think it is a really good gel liner. The lid kind of sucks though. It's kind of really hard to get the lid on, but I just love this frosty look to the bottle. I really definitely love, out of all my gel liners that I have, this is definitely my favorite one, and I'll talk about some more when I dig them out of this bin. Another thing that I have here, because I'm just pulling them out randomly, is a MAC Viva Glam lipstick, and it's A65, and it's a matte shade right here. And this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a reddish brown. It's definitely a very pretty shade. I really love this. I love MAC lipsticks. I love the quality. I love the feel, the texture. I really enjoy them. I definitely think they're worth the pretty penny that you spend on them. Another thing that I've been loving is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, just the original one. I've had this almost a year or so, almost a year I think, and I'm not even halfway through this. So I definitely think a little goes a long way, and I love this so much. It works with glittery eyeshadows, it works with regular eyeshadows, it works with pigments, all that stuff. I definitely love this and highly, highly recommend it. Another thing that I love is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. It comes in a little thing like this. It is just translucent. I love this so much for setting my under eye. I feel with this, my eyes, my under eye concealer and all that stuff stays and helps it not set into my fine lines or wrinkles or crease or anything like that. I am wearing it. I did use it to set onto my eyes today. Highly recommend it, and it's only like $3, and a little definitely goes a long way. It's spilling right now. Oh my gosh. Another thing, I have some concealers and primers and stuff that I'm going to quickly go through that I have like sitting on my desk to do my makeup or my vanity to do my makeup tomorrow that I'm kind of grabbing, and then I'm going to get into the bin. Another thing that I love, this is a concealer. This is the Rimmel London Match Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer. It's a 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter, and I have it in the shade 125 Fair. As you can see, I've almost used all of this up. I bet you by January or February-ish, this will be in an empties. I love this so much. I love it for, not necessarily for my under eye, because it's a really light, it has like a highlighting effect. I like to use it on the chin, down the bridge of my nose, in the forehead area, because that's really mainly where I conceal. I don't really do the face conceal unless I have a bad breakout or anything like that, but I highly recommend this, and when I run out of it, I will be repurchasing it. So, favorite concealer, or one of my favorite concealers of the year. The next one that I love is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector, and I have this in the shade Fair or 01. This is what I use under my eyes because I have a really hard time sleeping and falling asleep at night and stuff like that, so I always wake up with really bad bags under my eyes and I look like a zombie. I find that this helps with that issue so much. It conceals my dark circles and all that so well. I love this so much, and whenever I do run out, which will be a while because I haven't even dented this, I will definitely have to pick up another one unless I find something that I like better, you know? Okay, my foundation that I've been wearing for like 2 or 3 months straight that I love so much is my Holy Grail foundation, and I'll definitely have to go back and get another one when this runs out. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte 24-hour foundation. It says it's demi-matte finish, lightweight, and oil-free. I have this in the shade 101, which is Classic Ivory. I love this foundation so much. It's the foundation that I'm wearing right now. I wear it every single time I do my makeup. I love it so much. I feel like it is so great because I have really bad oily skin. Like, it's disgustingly bad oily, and I find that this, the Pro Matte, this foundation is so good at helping me stay dry and matte, or not dry, but staying matte and not having a lot of shine breakthrough. I noticed that some certain spots are coming off really shiny right now, kind of shiny right now. I have had this makeup on since like 9 o'clock this morning, 9:30 this morning actually, and it's 11:40 right now. So, you know, I do, at the end of the day, after like 10 hours or so, I do see a bit of oiliness peeking through, but to last 10 hours when it's only, I mean, it says it's supposed to last 24, but does the foundation ever really, like, who wears their foundation for a whole 24 hours? Like, I showered. I will say this, when I got home yesterday, I had this foundation on. I pretty much had this exact face on. I came home, I ate something, got in the shower, you know, got out, got dressed, whatever. I went to talk to my dad later that night, like 20, 30 minutes after I'd been out of the shower. And my dad was like, "Oh, your makeup looks really good today, baby." And I was like, "Dad, really?" Because I just got out of the shower. And he's like, "Yeah, it still looks really great." So I just kind of want to throw that out there. I'm babbling, and I really don't need to. Some primers I want to talk about is the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I love this so much. Once I run out, I will be getting another one. I think I'm only about halfway through it, though, so, because a little goes a long way with that. Another primer that I'm loving is the Maybelline, I had to take a breath, the Maybelline Master Prime foundation, and this is the Blur Plus Smoothing one. I love this so much. I've had this like a year almost now, and it's not even, I'm not even halfway through it, so this is definitely a great primer. I definitely love this for my oily skin. It helps keep me matte so well. I love it so much. I highly recommend it. Another primer that I have here is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. Who is texting me right now? It says, Base Perfection Pores Invisible Ever Matte. I feel like this is the best. This is the main thing that helps keep me matte throughout the day. Like you can see there's a little bit of shine right there. I will do a little test for you because you can see right there I'm getting a bit shiny. So what you do is you're going to squirt a bit out onto your finger, and then you're going to go like this. You're going to dab your fingers, and then you're just gonna dab it in a motion, and boom, instantly mattifies. I love this so much for that reason. You could see it pretty much, this side is very shiny and this side is very matte now. I love this so much. Highly recommend this. Once I run out of the couple little sample sizes that I have, I will definitely be buying a full size. Setting sprays. We're on to setting sprays. And I have like 3 setting sprays to talk about this month, or for the whole year. This first one I have is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. I absolutely love this. I'm about halfway through this bottle right now, and I bought this, I want to say at least 6 to 7 months ago. 2 or 3 squirts of this is all you need. You just go, you know, like, it looks so weird, and you're good. Just do like that, and you're good for the whole day. I love this stuff so much. Definitely a repurchase, people. And one that I've been using in conjunction with that one lately, because my skin has been going crazy lately, is the NYX Matte Finish Long-Lasting Setting Spray. I love this so much. This is like magic water in a bottle. This keeps my face so matte. Like, not like matte where it looks like nasty matte, but like so like flawless, pretty, no oil showing matte. It is amazing. I highly recommend this. At first I didn't like it. I was like, this stuff sucks. But now I'm just like, oh my god, I need you in my life. I love you so much. The last setting spray I'm going to talk about is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set with aloe, green tea, cucumber, and vitamins E, A, and C. I'm not even halfway through this. I know you can't see. I've used about, okay, you can see a little bit. I've used about that much of it or so. And I bought this, I want to say the middle of June or the beginning of July. That just shows how long this will last, you guys. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, now let's start getting into this big old bad baby. Okay, I have a lip gloss here. This is the Buxom, I don't know what this is called. Full-bodied lip gloss in the shade Dolly. It's a very pretty mauvey purple with lots of shimmer in it. I love this very much and highly recommend it. Next I have the Wet n Wild Fergie Edition Ultra, I don't know the name rubbed off, Vicious Varnish Lip Shine or something like that. It's the lip glosses that Fergie put out on the Wet n Wild line, like makeup line, and this is Runway Red. I really love this. I feel like it gives you like that really nice glossy candy apple red effect. Next I have a Hot Topic matte lip cream. It's just a black one. I really enjoy this, but I feel that it dries my lips out really bad. Next I have a concealer to talk about, and this is the e.l.f. Under Eye Conceal and Highlight, and this is in the shade Light Glow. I love this concealer so much. The highlight, I mean, it's nice it's nice if you want that like white like pearl highlight, you know, that like I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, barely noticeable one. Still really nice. Next here on my little favorite thing is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Love this to death. Some people say they don't like it, it doesn't work. I really enjoy it very much. Highly recommend. Next I have the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflage Concealer in the shade Fair. I love this very much. I feel like it is a bit too dark for me, which sucks, but I continue to use it and kind of just mix it with the lighter ones to help because I really love this. Next I have the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. It just looks like this. I love this so much. I feel like when I use this, and I use the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, which I forgot to grab, but I do have it. If you use these two in conjunction, I feel like it really does help clear up your face. I really enjoy both of those and highly recommend the both of them. Okay, let's get through this. Okay, next I have the NYX, what is this? The NYX Waterproof Lip Crayon thingy in the shade Retractable Lip Liner Crayon in the shade Red. It's just a very nice, pretty fire hydrant red. Very much enjoy it. Next I have an e.l.f. Smudge Pot in the shade Ocean Bound, which I absolutely love this beautiful blue color. I love pairing it with the blue from the Urban Decay electric palette that I showed you guys earlier. A couple little eyeshadow duo things from the brand Miss Adoro, and this is the one in Royalty, which is just a really pretty purple and pink, and this one is in the shade Forever Yours, which is a very pretty pink and red. I love those, so good. Next I have a little mini palette from Icing, and this is the Free Spirit Extreme Eye Makeup Palette. It just comes with like 5 or 6 shades, enough to do a really pretty bronzy, oh my goodness, that one just broke really bad, enough to do a really nice bronzy look. I really like, highly recommend that. I think the shadows are really nice. Next I have this glitter mascara that I put over when I do my regular mascara that I really enjoy. I'm going to use that on Christmas or Christmas Eve. Next I have the e.l.f. Cream Eyeliner and the Ivory White shade. I love this so much. I find it's really nice to put in the inner corner. I love it. It's so great. Next I have the Kat Von D Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Outlaw. This is the mini size. Once I run out of this, I will open my full size. I love Kat Von D's, what is this called exactly? Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. Yes, I I love this one. I haven't had the courage to get another one and try another one yet, but I'm sure I'll love them just as well. 2 lip liners from MAC here, and I have Vino and Nightingale. Yes, those are them. And they're just 2 very nice dark berry purplish colors. I love MAC's lip liners. I have a NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Cruella, which is just a very nice fire hydrant red. I have an e.l.f. Glossy Gloss here in the shade Mary Cherry, which is a very nice red, just like that one that I just showed you in the NARS. Speaking of NARS, I have a NARS Duo, a NARS blush slash bronzer duo, and this has the Orgasm blush and the Laguna bronzer. I have been using this for the past 3 days straight. It is what I have on my face right now. Highly recommend this. Next, I have another e.l.f. cream eyeliner, and this is in the shade Metallic Olive, which you cannot get anymore, but it's just a beautiful olive shade that I love almost more than my black gel or cream liner. Next, I have a Wet n Wild Fergie cream eyeliner and little black dress, and it's just a basic black. I have the High Definition powder from e.l.f. Love that. I need to get some more of those. I have a Partner and Prime eyeshadow primer from Hot Topic, which is just a basic nude shade, which is pretty nice. I have a BB cream from Claire's, which is nice on those days when you don't feel like wearing a ton of makeup, but you want something. But I believe this shade is too dark for me, and this is the light shade. So, can't really wear it. I don't really wear it as much. Next, I have the Wet n Wild Cover All Cream Foundation in the shade Fair. This is nice. I definitely love my L'Oreal one more, but this is just as nice. I don't know why I don't pull it out as often as I should. I wore it crazy when I first got it. Just like this CoverGirl Clean Oil Control foundation I have in the shade Classic Ivory and Ivory, and I just rotate them. I really like this. I feel like it's really good for my oily skin. Love that. I've got a Milani face powder in here in the shade 04 or Light Tan, which I use to kind of bronze up my face. It looks like that. I also have the Wet n Wild Fergie To Reflect Shimmer Palette, the Highlight in Hollywood Boulevard. I don't know if they still have this one. I believe this is the best seller because it's very similar to Champagne Pop by Becca. I love this highlight so much. It's so pretty. It's not the one that I'm wearing today, but I've been wearing this for like 2 days straight. So I was like, girl, you need to change it up. But I do love this. And if you can still find this and get your hands on it, yeah. I hope that did not break. Get it. Speaking of highlights, I have the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl Liquid Pearl. I use this as a highlight. It's actually the highlight I have on right now. You could mix this into a foundation to make it a very luminous, glowy foundation. I just love using it as a highlight. And Coffee Break with Danny actually got me on, turned me on to this and got me to where I love it. So I'll have a link to her channel down below. I also have from Benefit's What's Up Soft Focus Highlighter, and I love this. It is such a great, pretty glow, like Champagne Pop, like golden one, versus this is a very pink, luminous one, but they're both great. Next I have the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which I love using mainly for the inner corner. Occasionally I'll put it on the waterline though. I really enjoy these. It's so dirty. Next I have the Let It Glide Jumbo Eye Pencil from Hot Topic, and just a basic black, which I love to do line my waterline with. I actually use this like every time I do my waterline. I have another one of the NARS. No, this is a NARS Satin Lip Pencil, and this is in the shade, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry, Rickagen. I know you can't see that, I'm sorry. I have a MAC Viva Glam lipstick, and this is a luster one in the shade A45, which is just a very nice, light, shimmery shade for one of those no makeup days. Oh! Next I have, let me empty my hands, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop of, oops, trying to open it on the wrong way. Of course, this is, in case you do not know, but everybody and their mother has this. This is a highlight that Jaclyn Hill created. This is the same Becca formula, but Jaclyn just created the shade. I think it is the perfect golden champagne-y shade. I love it so much. I will also have a link to her channel down below, so you can go check her out. Next, I have a MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Bare Study, which is just a basic, like, goldy champagne shade. I love using this as a highlight, but I also love using it as a cream shadow. Like, I'll take it on the lid and then I'll press a pigment into it. I actually took the Naked Press, or the Naked Loose, like, shadow or pigment or whatever from MAC, and I did that on my face the other day. I don't have it in here, but I do love that. Next, I have an e.l.f. Mineral Blush in the shade Bliss. It's just a very nice nudie peach blush. It's very nice. I love these so much. I wish you could still purchase these. But as far as much as I know you cannot, I check every day. I check the e.l.f. website every day. We're getting into the mainly lipsticks. I had a lipstick craze this year, so I'll try to save those for the end of the video, but we're hitting the end of it right now. I have another Wet n Wild Fergie gel liner, and this one is in the shade Cocoa Richie. It's just your basic chocolate brown. I'm going to save all the rest of the lipsticks for last. So I have 5 more products before we get into all of my lipsticks that I loved this year. So first up, we have the MAC Luster eyeshadow in the shade Tempting, which is this very pretty bronzy metallic-y shade. It's so beautiful. I loved bronzy eyes this year. Next, I have a mini size of the Makeup Forever HD Pressed Powder, and I did just buy the mini size because I wasn't sure how well I would like it, and I wanted to compare it to my e.l.f. HD Loose Powder, and I can't choose. They're both just as great. I mean, this one isn't as messy, but I love them both. I have a mini size of the Benefit Benefit the Professional License to Blot. I love this thing so much. It is so great. I'm probably going to have to go out and buy the full size when I run out. I have another mineral blush from e.l.f. and it's in the shade Peachy, which is just a pretty much really nice pretty peach. I have stuff everywhere. Next, I have a mini size of the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and oh my gosh, I love this bronzer so much that whenever and if I ever run out of this, I have to go get the full size. Now to my lip craze of the year. Okay, so I have another MAC lipstick, and this is a Viva Glam A65 IV, whatever. And this is a frosty one. This is a very pretty pinky, frosty, very beautiful color. I love my MAC lipsticks. I have a CoverGirl Delicious, or I have a CoverGirl lipstick, and I don't know what the shade is or the name is or whatever. All I know is it says 340 Delicious on the bottom, and it's just a very pretty mauvey purple. Next I have the Color Mates Long Lasting Formula lipstick in the shade Dark Wine, which is just a very nice reddish, oh, so dark red it's almost brown. I have a lipstick from Hot Topic here, and it is a matte one. It's in the shade Va Va Voom, which is just a very pretty dark berry, almost black red. You'll kind of see a pattern here. Next I have the e.l.f. Essential Lipstick in the shade Posh, which is just a very nice basic red shade. Oh my gosh, you guys, this video is going to be so long. I have another MAC lipstick, and it's a matte one. It's called Candy Yum Yum, and it's just kind of like your basic, almost Barbie doll pink. I love it so much. It is so pretty. Next, I have a Maybelline lipstick. Again, it doesn't say what the lipstick is called, or like, you know, the Essential, or, you know, the Viva La Glam or whatever. It just says shade 105 Pink Wink, and it's just a very nice frosty pink shade, very pretty. I wore that like yesterday. Okay, I have the Rimmel Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick by Rimmel London. I have it in the shade 105, which is just a really nice dark red. Next I have a NYC lipstick in the shade 304, which is Mocha, which is just a really nice brown shade, like light brownish. It's that one right there. Next I have a lipstick from Forever 21, and this is in the shade Rose. And it's just really nice for one of those where either you're doing a light makeup or you're doing a no makeup day. And of course I have a mini size. I still have my mini Marc Jacobs So Rouge lipstick for when you become a VIB Rouge at Sephora, and it's just such a pretty red. I love it so much. Alright guys, 3 more lipsticks and we are done. So I have an Icing Long Lasting Expert lipstick in the shade Tropical Purple, and it is just so pretty. It's kind of broke, but it is just so pretty. It's that one right there. But mine broke, which is really sad. I have my last MAC lipstick to show you guys, and this is a satin one. It is in the shade Cyber. And this lipstick, you guys, is my life. This is what it looks like. And this is what it is swatched out. You guys have heard me talk about this a lot. It is not black, if that's what you're thinking it is. It is just so dark purple it could be black. It's like a black purple. And my final lipstick to talk to you guys about is the Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lipstick in the shade Elderberry. And I'm going to swatch this as well for you guys. This is another beautiful shade. This is again what it looks like. And that is it right there, swatched out. I know you're probably thinking, did you swatch the same lipstick twice? No. They're just that, they're very similar in color. They're just very dark. This one is a lot more berry tone. It's like in person, it's like a berry dark purple, and this is like a black purple. So I apologize for the super long video, you guys. That is it. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I hope all of you had a great year, and I hope you have a great Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you may celebrate. I hope it is great and filled with joy. If you don't celebrate, I'm sure there's some reason why. And I just hope you have a great Christmas day, a great Christmas Eve, a happy New Year. I hope your 2016 is filled with fun and laughs and joy and all that stuff. And I wanted to say to all of my people out there watching, just Merry Christmas or Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, because, you know, I obviously won't be doing any posting or anything on Christmas or Christmas Eve. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I'm in no way trying to offend anybody by saying that. I'm going to stop rambling because this video is already very long, and I will see you guys in next week's. Bye.